There was a lot on the line last night at Bellevue as Madison Central and Model soccer teams went head-to-head in a boy-girl doubleheader. On the girls' side, a win for Madison Central would secure them first place in the upcoming district tournament, and that's exactly what they got. The Lady Indians shut out Lady Patriots 4-0 last night to go to 6-2 overall on the season, but more importantly, 3-0 in district games, outscoring their district foes 14-1 in those three games. Maddie Eads scored her 13th goal of the season less than 4 minutes into the game, and the Lady Indians never looked back. Kennedy Stevenson, Natalie Connect, and Callie Lloyd each scored a goal as well. When the nightcap, the same two schools met on the boys' side, with the Indians coming out victors once again, and in the process earning the 2 seed in next month's district tournament that will be held at Berea. After leading 3-0 at halftime, the Indians looked as if they would cruise to their third straight win. But Model got 2 goals from Keshav Bandari and another goal from Hugo Marty to give the Indians a sweat. Sam Hughes scored his second goal of the game late in the second half for the goal that proved to be the difference in the game. Bandari's 2 goals now give him 30 on the season, tying him for third in the state, while Hughes now has 14 for Madison Central. Speaking of Madison Central, the Indians football team is currently sitting at 4-0 on the season after a blowout victory over South Laurel this past week. Coach Mike Holcomb keeps adding to his Hall of Fame resume with now over 300 wins in his career, but after 3 straight down-to-the-wire wins in the first 3 weeks of the season, Coach joked that it was good to be able to put one away early last week.
Well, I don't think there's no doubt we were the best team, but we came out and our kids did what they're supposed to do. We went out and played and got on top, got to control the game pretty early. We just, we think we couldn't enjoy a game for a change as far as that part. The first 3 games was all fun, but it was a little bit calmer for us this week. We executed well. Of course, we had a lot of experience coming back in our offensive line. Malachi up front there, and on the left side, Aiden Howard on the right side, Max Murphy, at the left guard, and then Ayari is in the Gillis is there in the middle. He's still in the center row, and then Landon Brock played a lot Fridays. Rylan Rhodes was out for a little bit, but those guys are getting better each week. It just takes a little time, too, to mesh and get better and better. But we've got a lot of kids that keep stepping up.
Central should be in the same position tomorrow night when they host the 0-4 Lafayette Generals. Despite having several key players out with injuries, Central should be able to remain undefeated against a team that lost to Madison Southern last week, and the Eagles got a running clock in the third quarter of that game. Those injuries, however, are not a concern for Coach Holcomb. In fact, the Central head coach prefers not to even talk about them.
I don't really talk about injuries. I don't really, I know who's in and out, but
yeah.
I just have to go on. And, it's just something, I think the less you talk about it, the better things get. It's just, sometimes that gets you, but you just have to prepare and play with who's available and just hope everybody gets well. So, I just don't talk about it a lot and just move forward day to day and hope everybody's healthy. That's all you can do.
That game tomorrow night will air on the WBONTV Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. Our coverage will begin around 7 p.m. with Tom Gross and myself. For WBONTV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.